Hey guys, this is my review for Men in Black International. As you can see, got a new haircut. Uh, Shout out to my best friend Kirk. He cut me. He wanted to get the cut. I was like, I'll try something different. Just give me something different. Because usually I'll just cut everything off and just be done with it. I was like, I'll try something different. So he's like, I'll fix you up. I like it. It's nice. If you guys like it, hit him up. Hit me up to hit him up if you want the cut. Well, not exactly this cut. Everybody don't have to get this cut if you want it, but anyway. So, Men in Black International, the fourth Men in Black movie. So this movie, man, it's just Men in Black. That's really what it is. It's just a new Men in Black. Let me preface it with this. I'm not one of those people who's like, they shouldn't remake this movie, they shouldn't read this movie, things like that. Like, God, like, don't touch the originals, don't mess it up, this and that. I'm not one of those people. I like when people do new takes on things. I like to see different like reboots and different takes of the movie and things like that. Hold on. But I'm not against them making new movies of old franchises. Like, I'm not one of those people, oh, you're gonna ruin my childhood, you're gonna ruin what I know and love. If it's good, it's good. If they redo it, I'll give it its due. I'll look at it the way it needs to be looked at. If it's bad, it's bad. Me personally, watching Men in Black International, I was sitting there and I was like, this is the first movie where I've just been like, why did they make this movie? Like, who was like, we need this movie, we need it. And it's not the acting. The acting has no problem with it. I don't think it's, because I've seen these people in different movies. Excuse me, yes, they can have bad, I don't think this is what it was though. I feel like it's the writing for the movie and the story. If you go back and you watch the old Men in Black movies, they weren't just funny. They actually, like, they had different messages they were trying to get across, different types of symbolism and things like that. They had the different aliens all like had little small things that they were there for, and like they were trying to hide and do this and that. They had personality. The Men in Black movies had their own personality to them. The stories were interesting and it made sense. It progressed along. A lot of people compared this movie to the first Men in Black, which it had similarities to the first Men in Black movie, but the problem with this movie is it just, like I said, to me it's pointless. The movie itself was pointless. It felt like it was going nowhere. Nothing was important. None of the characters were interesting. None of the characters you wanted to get attached to. And it's just the way that it was written and the way the story was, it was just bad. I did not enjoy it at all. The movie itself, it stars Chris Hemsworth. You already know him as Thor. He was great in Bad Times at the El Royale. Tessa Thompson, I know her from Westworld. She was also in Thor Ragnarok as well as Valkyrie, and in, not Infinity War, but Endgame as well. So they came back together. They're dynamic. We know they have a good dynamic. We know it was great in Ragnarok, it was great in Endgame, but just Men in Black, I feel like they had a better story to work with. It would make sense. It would have been great. Kumail Nanjiani, I think his name is in this movie. I wanted to watch The Big Sick. I haven't seen that yet. He's from there. He's in a new movie with Batista, Stuber. He's been in a lot of stuff. His character in this movie was so annoying. It's not him, it's his character, because he looks like he'd be pretty interesting in Stuber. So I kind of want to see that. But his character, Pawnee, I think is his character, little tiny alien guy. One of the worst characters I've ever seen in a movie. He was so terrible. His character was not interesting. His character was not funny. His character just annoyed me every time he got on the screen. I'd say Pawnee is close to, if you've seen Solo, the female droid in Solo, Pawnee's about as annoying as her, or on the same level. That's how annoying. Like, I was so annoyed with her. But Pawnee's pretty up there. Like I was like, God, this character is terrible. Like usually when they add the aliens in, like they're interesting. Like Men in Black 3 when they had the guy, he was the Arzanian or something like that. He's the guy who could see into the future. His character was interesting. He was interesting. He added to the story, and he was in. Pawnee was just garbage to me. Like it was just terrible. Rebecca Ferguson's in here. I want to say she's from Mission Impossible is where I know her from. She's in this movie. Emma Thompson, she's from Men in Black 3. And then Liam Neeson plays the leader in this movie. If you've seen the trailer, even if you watch the movie, it's predictable. You know what's going to happen. They just didn't add anything extra to it. The only redeemable things about the movie I can say is the callback to the beginning of the movie, Molly, who was Tessa Thompson's character. There's a callback to one of the first scenes with her as a kid and later on in the movie. That was a nice touch, how they did that. And then also in the beginning of the movie, there's an alien, I think his name is Jimmy, just a green alien. Jimmy was an alien who got detained when he came back to Earth because he was just coming back to see his kids. Like that's the type of stuff that it was in all. They should have kept with stuff like that. If they would have kept with stuff like that, it would have been Men in Black. This isn't Men in Black. I mean, it might as well be Men in Black International. It's a worse version. It's like seeing, like, you know, you see like a different version, and like so there'd be a great international movie and it may not translate great in America, or it'd be a great American movie that may not translate great to another country. This is kind of like how it is. Like Men in Black, let's take it to London because we know we can't make no more great Men in Blacks in America, I guess, because it was bad. I wouldn't say it's bad because of London, but I guess they just wanted to be like, hey, let's just push it off on London. Like, hey, let's make a terrible international Men in Black movie. I don't know. But the Jimmy thing with Jimmy, like, oh, I just want to see my kids, man. Like, stuff like that is real Men in Black stuff. They should have kept with stuff like that. This movie, to me, like, I always say, go see movie, form your own opinion. If you want to, this movie, I might even watch it on TV. Like, if you were, like, I know my little scale, see it when you see it. If it's on TV, you might change the channel. You might not mess with it. It might be one of those movies where you're just bored or you're sick one day. You're just sitting there like, I watched Men in Black International, and then you don't talk about it no more. Like, that's about it. Like, if I didn't have this review, I wouldn't talk about it no more. I'd tell people, like, don't go see that movie. But if you watch it, you like it, good. Me, I didn't enjoy it at all. Soon I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to pick some winners and let them pick the prize that they want. Thank you guys so much for your continued support and your time. And I'm going to keep trying to provide more content. I've got more movies coming up. I think we have Far From Home next week. A new horror movie called Midsummer. And we got Annabelle Comes Home soon as well, sooner than that. So I'm going to go see that tonight. So thank you guys so much. And